For millions of years, our ancestors lived in a world where being covered in hair was completely normal. Like other primates, early members of the human family had bodies covered with much more visible hair than modern humans do today. But when we look at humans now, something seems unusual. Compared with our closest primate relatives, humans have far less visible body hair. Yet one area of the body remains surprisingly noticeable: the face. Many humans can grow thick facial hair, creating a strange contrast. Why did our ancestors gradually lose most of their visible body hair, while facial hair remained? The answer is not a simple story of one change or one hidden cause. Instead, it reveals a much larger story about human evolution, how our bodies adapted to changing environments, how different evolutionary pressures shaped our appearance, and why some questions about our past remain open. To understand the beard, we first need to understand the disappearance of visible body hair. Human evolution was not a single event that transformed one species overnight. Over millions of years, different human ancestors gradually developed new traits as they adapted to changing environments and lifestyles. Humans still have hair follicles across the body, just like other primates. The major difference is that much of human body hair became finer, shorter, and less visible, so humans did not become completely hairless. Instead, our bodies changed in a way that made us appear much less covered compared with many other primates. Researchers have explored several possible reasons for this transformation. One major area of discussion involves temperature regulation. As human ancestors became increasingly active, spending more time moving through different landscapes, managing body heat may have become an important challenge. Humans have an unusual ability among mammals to cool themselves through widespread sweating. Some researchers have suggested that reduced visible body hair, combined with efficient sweating, may have helped humans handle heat during periods of intense activity. This idea has often been discussed alongside the environments where human ancestors lived and the physical demands of their daily lives. However, scientists continue to investigate exactly how much each factor contributed. Human evolution is influenced by many pressures, and a single explanation may not tell the entire story. But this creates an even deeper question. If reducing visible body hair provided advantages, why did facial hair remain? The beard is where the mystery becomes more complicated. Unlike the general reduction of body hair, the evolutionary history of facial hair is still not fully understood. Researchers have proposed several possibilities, but there is no universally accepted explanation. One possibility involves sexual selection. Sexual selection is an evolutionary process where certain traits may become more common because they influence reproduction or social interactions. In some animals, physical features can become important signals between individuals. Some researchers have explored whether human facial hair could have played a role in signaling characteristics such as age, maturity, or social identity. However, these ideas remain hypotheses rather than confirmed answers. A beard may have influenced how individuals were perceived, but modern human interpretations of facial hair should not be confused with the original evolutionary reasons it may have developed. Today, beards can represent many different things depending on culture and personal choice. In one society, facial hair may be associated with tradition or status. In another, it may represent style or individual expression. These meanings are shaped by human culture, not necessarily by the ancient evolutionary processes that produced facial hair in the first place. This distinction reveals something important about evolution. Not every feature exists because it provides one clear survival benefit. Some traits emerge through a combination of biological pressures, reproduction, chance, and changing environments. The human face itself shows how biology and behavior are connected. Humans are highly social creatures. We use faces to recognize people, communicate emotions, and make quick judgments about others. A beard today can influence perception, but the deeper question remains, why did evolution leave this feature behind while changing so much of the rest of our appearance? The truth is that scientists are still studying this question. The story of human hair reminds us that evolution is not a simple design process with one final explanation. Our bodies are the result of countless changes over vast periods of time. The reduction of visible body hair may have been influenced by factors such as environment, activity, and adaptation. The survival of facial hair may involve different pressures that researchers continue to explore. Together, these features reveal something fascinating about humanity. Every part of the human body carries traces of the past. A beard is not just a modern appearance trait. It is part of a much longer evolutionary story, one that connects every person today with the countless generations that came before us. Our bodies are living records of ancient environments, ancient challenges, and the long journey that shaped what it means to be human.